Hello, and thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of the React Mobile New World New Safety Culture Webcast Series. I'm Rob Monkman, and today's episode brings us to Miami, where we will focus on employee safety in the epicenter of COVID-19. Joining us today is Kevin Waldstein, the General Manager of the Gale South Beach in Miami. With 21 years of experience in the hospitality industry, Kevin has successfully opened 3 hotels under the Marriott and Hilton brands, hosted the world-famous Art Basel Brunch and the Red Bull Guest House, and has been awarded as General Manager of the Year by the Greater Miami Beach Hotel Association. Kevin's passion for the industry has brought him here today to share details on preparations to be the cleanest and the safest hotel in Miami. Welcome, Kevin.
Oh, thank you. That was a nice, warm welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Looking forward to this call.
Well, absolutely. Let's jump into it. So, Kevin, tell us what's happening in Miami. I've heard that Miami right now is called the epicenter of the epicenter as it relates to COVID. What does this mean for hotels in South Florida?
It doesn't look good. A lot of low occupancy. It is just, you look at the famous Collins Avenue, the streets are empty. It's an unfortunate, very unfortunate thing that's going on. Just have to work our way through it. And our hotel is currently closed. We're going to open up October 2nd. So this gives us an opportunity to work harder to gain the confidence of the traveler. And when we're ready to reopen, the traveler, based upon what we're doing, what I'm going to talk to you about, is going to gain the confidence. Because, we were all hotels we were all hit. We were all ready to open up in June. Miami Beach wanted us to open up hotels in June. Some of us did, some of us didn't. But for the ones that did, they really did a great job in following the guidelines. When it came to Miami Beach and the guidelines, it was about 200 pages. So hotels have been doing a good thing. And we are a Hilton property. So Hilton laid out the Clean Stay Initiative. And what we're doing with the Clean Stay Initiative, it's a system with Hilton is working with the Mayo Clinic and Lysol. They work on 10 areas of concentration, high-touch areas in the room, the remote control, the knobs, the handles, just to make sure each one of these areas are disinfected by Lysol, using the Lysol products. And what we have, when you clean the remote control with Lysol, you have a wrap that goes on it saying that this remote control is disinfected by Lysol. And then the final step is to get the final touch of Lysol in the room. And then when you walk out, you put a door seal, which says this room has been disinfected by Lysol product. Nobody's entered the room, so you know that room has been cleaned thoroughly.
We talk about building consumer and travel confidence. And I know for myself and for many others, cleanliness is really one of the things that's top of mind. You mentioned Hilton's Clean Stay initiatives, which is fabulous. What are some of the other things that hotels, or maybe you're putting into play at your hotel as it relates to maybe even going beyond the Clean Stay initiatives? Maybe you can talk about some of the new technology initiatives that you're undertaking.
Yes. So, just from working with Men in Hospitality, we created the Clean with Confidence. And with that, we've created a playbook throughout all the departments and how we want to move forward in let's say, signage. We have signage all throughout the hotel. Signage when you walk in that you must wear a mask, must participate in the social distancing. You walk up the stairs, get near an elevator, you have the sanitizing wipe stations. And so we have all of that, those guidelines that we're following. And when you talk about technologies, there's a lot of technology going on within our hotel, our product. So we have the Google Home system. So when a guest enters the room, not a lot of guests are going to want services. Some, from what I hear from my colleagues, some do. Most of them don't. But when they want something in the room, they can easily say, hey, Google, have Gale bring me towels. Then it repeats back, your order has been confirmed. It shoots a message over to our front desk that uses another software called Alice, which is communication. The request is in there from the Google, so you don't need to enter it again. The front desk just expedites it to another mobile device, using Alice. and then they can confirm that it's been done, delivered to the guest. And then we use another great software called Kipsu, which is a communication texting tool. Hey, it's been delivered. Please let us know if you need anything else. So we keep it contactless. No reason to touch the telephone in the room. And for our associates, no reason to pass the radios on everybody. They can use it through their mobile devices.
Wow, we hear so much about the world shifting towards contactless technology. It's really cool to hear that you're taking advantage of Google Voice. So I understand that you were originally going to reopen at the end of this month. I think we were all really getting excited for that, but that's now been pushed back, I believe, to the beginning of October.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit what was behind the decision to remain closed a little bit longer?
Just, for the safety and security for everybody. We want our associates to come back and they're 100% confident that it's a safe area, because remember, some of them have to ride the buses with other people. They congregate, and it just, for that safety there for the associates, safety for people, coming to Miami Beach. Miami Beach is a party city. It's the social distancing. We all love the social distancing, but when Miami opens up, Miami wants to be 100%. And that's what everybody expects out of Miami Beach. So we want to deliver that. So we just want to play it safe, have our other surrounding hotels, watching them with their guests, talking to our colleagues, just to make sure that when we are ready to go, we hit the ground running. We have associates here that have been on property in the hotel, and grateful for all of us to have our jobs. We have the maintenance team working in the rooms. We've done a lot of restoring of the woods, polishing the marble, new balcony landscaping out there. And our housekeeping team has just disinfected and cleaned this hotel. The hotel looks so beautiful, and just not ready to welcome. And the negative media, until we stop with the negative media, then all of us have to come on board and put a big blitz together to make sure that our reputation comes back, is restored. We want to welcome you back to Miami. These are all the guidelines that we've been following, and everything and looks great. Everybody's confident. The managers are walking around the hotel. The associates are picking up all the best practices. We're having daily meetings, checklists, and it's got to be like religion. You're going to be, before you had to be clean, have to have good service, but now you really got to be clean. Now you really got to be visible. People want to see you walking around with Lysol, cleaning it, want to see the sanitary wipe station. So we've really gone above and beyond to make sure that we're ready. We have this stuff and we're ready to go, and we just can't wait. And unfortunately, it's just not the time.
It seems like you're really tackling a lot of these big safety concerns that exist today. With this decision to stay closed, what concerns do you have, if any, and maybe it's a good thing, about this postponement messaging as it relates to your employees, your staff? Is this impacting employee morale at all, with them not being able to get back to work?
It is. It is a difficult thing because we're a smaller type hotel. So we are, family-oriented type hotel. So it is difficult to not have the associates there. We communicate the things that we're doing, some of the trainings that are out there, just to make them aware and just to know that when we're ready for them. They want to come back, and they all want to come back. They're all ready to come back. So just we do stay in touch with them. We still want them to know that they're a part of our team. This is what we've been doing. This is what we expect, and we're going to expect more out of you when you come back here. And those guys show a lot of pride, and I know that they'll be back and will be better than ever.
So let's talk a little bit about employee safety devices. The Gale, you guys have been using React Mobile employee safety devices since around September of last year. How is the React solution helping you attract and retain employees? And how is it helping you to ease, some of these concerns that exist as we're dealing with this pandemic?
You know, associate safety is always the top priority in decision making. We went with React Mobile based on the reputation and colleagues just hearing about how good their safety devices were and how easy they were to use. And we know that we're confident that when we give our associate the React Mobile devices and they're using them, it eases their day, eases any concerns that they have, knowing that they're equipped with these devices that work easily. And, you know, it's we can use it for their safety, guest safety. And you know, because of the pandemic, let's say someone's sick and then we go in a room and someone's not feeling well, we can use that device to get a quicker alert, to get someone alerted, to get security up there, to whether, you know, the manager to get up there. And thanks to React Mobile, I mean, it's made us a safer environment, and we enjoy the product. Absolutely.
You talk about Menon Hospitality really being a family organization. How has Menon Hospitality been helping you and the Gale through some of these challenging times?
Well, first, I mean, lucky again to keep our jobs. You know, a lot of my friends that work for larger corporations just got laid off or furloughed. So being a family type organization, you know, the family's from Miami Beach. This hotel has been in their family a very long time. They care for it very much. So we gratefully thank them by doing all these renovations in the room. I mean, we got the marble machines. We polished the marble. We grinded all the wood accents in the room. And put new landscaping, furniture, you know, and balcony on the balcony. So we really improved the property. So, and also, you know, we have an executive team. So we were able to communicate often, all the time, and have weekly meetings. And in these weekly meetings, a lot of us went to different meetings. Some of us know other general managers in the area, the hotel association. So we've worked together to collaborate and put the Clean with Confidence playbook together. And just from signage to employee safety, to guidelines, to practices, to trainings, all this was developed by the executive team at Menon during this time.
Well, kudos to you and kudos to Menon. You know, I'd like to wrap this up and just get your thoughts on, you know, what advice can you give to hoteliers, you know, outside of Menon that might find themselves in a real hot spot type of situation in the days ahead? Yeah.
Sure. It not easy. I mean, if you're open, you know, you're open. You've got to, you know, reach out to someone like me, someone in Miami Beach, look on LinkedIn, see if there's somebody that there's a connection that you can speak with, you know, just do the research, stay educated, network. You can't network enough. You know, you can never learn too much. Again, you got to set your goals. You got to evaluate your plan. You have to train your staff. You have to do these daily meetings, walk around with the checklist. This has to be like second nature. And like I said, the guests are going to be looking for it. So you just want to dot your I's, cross your T's, and do everything that you can, stay visible, and just don't give up. And when you're ready to open, you'll have a great product, great hotel. Your associates will appreciate you more for it, that you grinded it out and were able to make it a better hotel, a better experience for the associates and the guests.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for your insights. We've covered a lot today, and it's so great to hear from a leader like yourself who is preparing for an exciting opening of your hotel in October. It's really good to hear about all the preparations that you're taking, you know, being that you are in the epicenter of the epicenter, so to speak. So thank you so much for joining us today. For all of our viewers, please stay tuned for episode 4 of the React Mobile New World, New Safety Culture Webcast Series.